Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today, as you can see by that title, we're going to be diving into some messages from these three beautiful goddesses that you see right here before you. Okay, so before I begin, whenever you're seeing this is when you're meant to see it, and remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. What I need for you guys to do is get calm, get relaxed, get into a nice vibe. That way you can be guided by your intuition when choosing between the three options that I have before you. Okay, once you're calm, once you are really relaxed, take a look at these options. For group number one, we have focus. I'm not going to say the goddesses' names because I don't want to butcher them, so let's leave it at that. We have focus for group number one, determination, and then we also have here enlightenment for group three. So 1, 2, 3. All right. When you feel like you know which one is calling out to you, then go ahead and click on the description box down below, and then click on the timestamp for whichever one you feel the most drawn to, and then I will see you at your pile selection. If anything I say today resonates for you, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hype the video, and all of that good stuff. Let's go ahead and get started with group number one. Okay, hello, group number one people. Again, remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This reading is timeless. Whenever you are seeing it is when you're meant to see it. And let's go ahead and dive in. As you can see, we already have your cards pulled out. So we have the goddess you chose, which I believe is pronounced Ran. So this is focus. 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Star card here. Let's dive into this message. So I feel like you guys need to know that right now you are able to really, I feel like maybe you're showing up in the world as very attractive. All right. This could be like physically attractive, but this could very much so be energetically attractive. Like you're attracting a lot of things right now at this time. So really be mindful of what it is that you want to be mindful of. They're saying, okay, be mindful in regards to what it is you're putting out, because there's kind of like this, what you put out, you will also receive. So it's like if you're putting out good energy, then you'll receive that good energy. All right. If you're putting out bad energy, then you're going to receive that bad energy. So just be mindful of that. I feel like there is this highlight of paying attention to what it is that you're mainly focused on. Okay. But I feel like this goddess is also helping you with, you know, being more focused on what it is that you actually do want to attract rather than what it is you don't want to attract. Because with the 8 of Cups here, there is something that you have left behind. I feel like this is something from the past. With the 6 of Cups, there's something that you really left behind. Let's dive more into that too, of what that could be. But there's something here where it's like Page of Pentacles here. Give me a second. I feel like the 6 of Cups is also talking about like something in regards to your journey. Like there's something that you've been dreaming about for like a really long time. Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Cards are dropping. Okay. And then we have the 4 of Swords. So there's some sort of healing happening here. All right. Okay. Yeah. The 10 of Swords at the back. It's like there was some sort of ending that has happened. All right. There is this energy of like maybe for some of you guys, it could be like a darker thing where it's like maybe you're grieving, or you had a breakup or a divorce, or you left something, you know, very significant in the past. All right. I feel like some of you guys really left a life behind. Like it feels like you left an entire life behind. Like you made this big, massive change or this massive shift, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like you really left like a whole life. Okay. It's like you stepped out of one person or one way of being and moved into an entirely different new way of being. And if this is something you have not experienced yet, then this is something you're about to experience, where it's like you went from being one way to a completely different way. Like I feel like people will even have a hard time recognizing you, and they'll really be questioning like, how did they make this shift? How did they like change like this? Like, what's happening? But I feel like this change is for the better with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Like, it's for the better on all accounts. I feel like it's you really embracing your authenticity and you stepping even more into who you truly are. And because of that, it's attracting so much stability in your life, financial stability, emotional stability, and just well-being overall. Like, I feel like with the Four of Swords and the Star, you've done a lot of healing, and it will start to show in your body, in the way that you move, in the way that you talk. People will recognize that you're not the same person that you used to be. And I feel like because you're not the same person you used to be, there's going to be so many beautiful opportunities that you're attracting. So there's a lot of beautiful movement forward for group number 1 people. And this movement forward is into a brand new life where you're just different. All right. You're just different. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. We have Urzuli Dantor. Okay. Etheric chords. Okay. And we also have here sacrifice. Okay, and I'm gonna read, I think, both out of the book, but we shall see. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it says, let's see, the guidance for this card, Etheric Chord, says, it isn't wholehearted love, release. If it isn't wholehearted love, release it, remember your worth. And I feel like, yes. It's interesting with that being said, because it's like the people that knew you before, they tried you on a whole different level. Like, the people that saw you before, they saw you maybe as less than, they saw you as lower, they saw you as like they recognized you as one way of being, and they kind of put you in this box. And you've escaped the box. Okay, you broke out of the box, and I feel like they may not understand who you are now because they thought you would always be in this box. Okay, so it's like I feel like there's going to be a lot of cord cutting for pile number 1 people, because it's like I'm not attached to the past version of me anymore. Like that's not who I am. And also like this energy of like I'm not my mistakes, I am not my past. Okay, so it says the energy cords binding you or someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go. There's that sacrifice energy. Close your eyes. See divine swords of goddesses, loving light separating you and dissolving the cords between you. You are both whole and healed. Just as you shower to cleanse physical grime, there is also grime in the form of energy cords, also called karmic ribbons, emotional cords, etheric cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. The goddess declaration says, I am worthy, compassionate, and whole. It's like this is you stepping into a different aspect of yourself, but it's like you stepping into your higher self. This is you stepping into the fullness of who you truly are. And in order to do that, you may have had to release some of these old patterns, these old connections, these old people, the person that you used to be. Because this doesn't even have to be another person. This could be you having to cut the cords with who you once were. And that is a significant transformation. That is a significant spiritual transformation. It is not something that feels easy. It is not something that feels, it's not something to be taken lightly, is what I want to express. It's not something to be taken lightly, because this thing that's happening is massive. And you must be gentle with yourself. You must have compassion for yourself during this time. Okay, for sacrifice, it says you feel the urge to shed several layers. Prepare yourself for a unique journey, a course you never anticipated. Pay attention to your dreams. There you'll meet an overflowing number of messages that will advise you. The key is to be so abnormally aware that no sign gets past you. Whether conscious or subconscious, manage your stress. This is new for everyone. Grant yourself the blessing to shed and surpass the current place you are in. This way, you'll be ready to enlighten. Okay. It also says you are being called to introduce new themes of healing to your community. You are being pulled to teach others how to love themselves. For once, this is not about you and you only. However, you will not be able to guide a soul if you yourself are still wandering. This is a time to become a recluse. Reserve your vitality for the most significant of things. Master stillness. Share what you've learned when the time is right. So this is kind of like the saying of, what you're going through in regards to this significant, energetic cutoff is going to be able to help heal someone else as well. Even if this is you cutting off from another person, it's like this cutoff that you're doing from them is going to be healing for them as well, because it's going to teach them things. And if it's not an external person, and it's like, again, like I said before, you cutting off this part of yourself, or you cutting ties with this old version of you that was stopping your progression or your way of moving forward, it's still going to be a blessing, because it is going to help to heal and teach others as well as yourself. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys, group number 1. Hopefully it made sense. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please make sure you like this video, comment, share, subscribe, hype the video, and all of that other good stuff. I'm gonna move on to group number 2. Hello and welcome, group number 2 people. This is the goddess that you chose, so this will be your reading. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Let's dive into it. So you have determination here with the goddess you chose, Pele. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't know. Forgive me if I'm not. 7 of Pentacles, the Sun, Queen of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Baby, it's looking good for you. Baby, it's looking good for you, because it's giving the seeds that you have planted. Okay, the seeds that you have planted, that you didn't just plant them because you planted them, you watered them, you patiently waited, you gave them, you put them in the position to flourish, right? So love that. You put them in a position to flourish, and now it's time for you to really bear witness to their beautiful growth, especially with these sunflowers here. It's time for them to shine. It's time for you to shine. If this is you, because I'm almost getting that, like, this goddess or spirit or the universe, whatever you want to, believe in, put you in a position to where you were meant to flourish. Okay, like you were placed in a position where you were destined to kind of like move out of. I don't know how to explain I'm trying my best to say it in the way that it makes sense. But I'm a Pisces, and I have a Pisces in Mercury, so sometimes it doesn't really come out the way that I am intending it to come out. Like, you kind of really got to just go for the vibe. But with that being said, basically, I feel like you are about to shine. You are about to really connect deeper with yourself. Could be someone else, but I feel like mainly with yourself though. Like, I feel like it could be a little bit of both. But with the determination card, this goddess is helping you to find your own path and step into it with determination. Basically, conquer whatever the goal is for you. Okay, she's gonna give you the energy of like, I can do anything as long as I set my mind to it. I could do whatever. Like, I can make things happen for myself. And that's what I'm giving with the 7 of Pentacles, because if you could see from the 7 of Pentacles and on, it's like it just keeps getting better and better and better and better. So this is like something that may happen over time for you. So just be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may happen over time, but this is the trajectory of what you're on. Those seeds that you've planted, the thing that you've been working on, and you're like, dang, I've been working on this, I'm checking it, it's not actually, it's giving me a little something, but it's not giving me enough. Okay, it's giving me a little something, but it's not giving me enough. That's going to change. That's destined to change. There's meant to be growth here. And I see a lot of like emotional growth as well, emotional stability, because I feel like, especially if you were like looking for validation outside of yourself, okay, if that triggered you, you got to clock in, look within. But if you were looking for validation outside of yourself, I feel like there's a healing happening in regards to that. It's like you're coming into this sense of calmness to where you recognize that everything you already have everything that you need, and a lot of it is within you. Let's go deeper with some more tarot. Oh my God, okay, we have the 5 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. I feel like this is giving me the energy of you feeling like you were missing the mark. Like the 7 of Pentacles, you feel like you were missing the mark. It's like, and this is also this energy of like maybe you were feeling like, I would say that. It's like maybe you were feeling like because of your mistakes of the past or because of the way things shaped out in the past, like the future wasn't gonna be bright, okay? Like there's that energy there. All right, and I know you may not be able to see the bottom cards, but let's go for the vibe, right? Let's go for the vibe and tune into the message, okay? All right, let's see what else we have. Oh, your cards keep coming out in 2s, so 2, 2, 2, 2s may be significant. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands and the King of Cups for the Sun. So it's like where you were worried or where you felt like you were on your last. It's like where you felt like you was on your last leg. Like you like, all right. It's like you shooting these bow and arrows, right? And you only have 1 arrow left. Like there's a bunch of zombies coming your way, and you're shooting a bunch of bow and arrows. And you getting them, you hitting your target, but you only have 1 arrow left, okay? That's how I feel like life has kind of felt for you. Like you only have 1 arrow left. This is all I got. This is my last shot, okay? But this is about you remaining calm, even though you know it's your last shot. It's you remaining calm and you using your emotional intelligence to get you out of a tough situation, okay? Something about that here. I love the example though. Yeah, Queen of Cups. We got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I just realized that. All right. So this could also be someone coming in to help you out of a tough situation. Be mindful of that. The Magician. Okay, with the Queen of Cups. So it's like because you were able to stay tuned into your intuition and remain calm in the midst of a storm, because you were able to fully and truly believe in yourself, she's saying, because you believed in yourself and believed where you were meant to be, believed in where you were going, and believed in your skills, gifts, and talents and abilities, is like that magic is going to show itself for you. How is it going to show itself? With you being on top with the with the Emperor here, with you being on top, you feeling emotionally fulfilled, you feeling stable, you feeling like you really and truly built something for yourself. Okay, yeah. So whatever it is you may be going through at this time, the goddess wants you to know that you'll be moving out of this energy. Yeah, look at that 10 of Wands. Out of this 10 of Wands energy, this heavy energy, because you're healing. You're healing at this time. All right. But take it for how it resonates. All right, next we have celebration. This is the vibe, okay? Get ready to celebrate because you're moving out of tough times. And then we also have divine lineage. Sarah La Kali. Hopefully I'm saying that right. We're going to read these out of the guidebook. All right. And dive deeper. I'm going to start with Miss Sarah girl. All right, Miss Sarah girl. Where you at, girl? Oh, you card 6. Okay. So it says her guidance is your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. It says your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Okay. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. Okay. Goddess declaration says, I am my sister and my sister is me, period. Okay. Let's see what we have for celebration. Honestly, I mean, obviously, like, don't go digging nobody up. All right. But listen, with divine lineage, I feel like this is like remembering who you are, remembering where you come from. And I feel like this is the energy you're going to tap into. Like, you are a part of the divine, and this is you tapping into that divinity, basically, if you didn't get the message. All right, celebration. It says it's been a long time coming, right? With that 7 of Pentacles. All right, the time to rejoice is now. Share your story with those who are eager to listen. You have the wisdom to inspire, period. This card talks about achievement, emotional fulfillment. 10 of Cups. This is what you're about to receive. Okay. These are the moments that last forever. Friends and family surround you with cheer. Lovers do the most to show their compassion. There may be cake and balloons, but mostly there is laughter, physical touch. You join hands with one another to send up prayers. You share hugs to give thanks. You cherish the love you have for those around you and vice versa. Celebrate your milestones, guys, though. This is what I feel like, you know, the small things, like celebrate how far you've come with that 7 of Pentacles, whatever seeds you've planted, you know, whatever growth you've had, even if it was mistakes, even if, you know, you're not exactly where you're meant to be. Celebrate how far you come. Celebrate all you have done, you know, the wins and the losses. Celebrate it all, because it's a part of life and it's a part of your journey. And I feel like when you really get to where you're meant to be, which is a beautiful place, by the way, when you really get there, you're gonna find that you have more gratitude and appreciation for the journey itself. So have that gratitude and appreciation now. That way you're stepping into the energy that you would be in the future. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. That's what I got for you guys. Pile number 2. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hype the video, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna move on to group number 3. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. This is the goddess that you chose. We're going to dive right in. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you are seeing this is when you are meant to see it. Okay, so we have enlightenment here. So this goddess is helping you with enlightenment. We have death, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups. All right, now let me just look really quickly in the guidebook at this goddess here. Let's see if there's anything else that it says. Okay, so this is the goddess of knowledge and the arts. Okay, she's opening your third eye to all things that require wisdom and study. Focus on these things and you will be rewarded with enlightenment. So maybe you have some sort of affinity to the arts. Okay, maybe you're very creative, or you just like to read, or you just like knowledge. Okay, you like learning new things. I feel like this is about you learning new things. Okay, I feel like she's going to help you to receive that enlightenment, to help you to, like, she's going to help you to learn more in regards to something, especially with the death card here. There is like some sort of transformation that's happening here. 2 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. I do want to get like more tarot cards to kind of like dive a little bit deeper. With the 2 of Pentacles, I'm getting like something knocking you off balance. But also like the black cat. Look at this, the black cat here, black cat there, black cat here. It's like you have been guided so much along the way. I don't know if you realize this, but you have been guided so much along the way. Okay, because you've been like kind of learning a lot. Maybe you've been learning a lot in regards to something that you've been juggling, something that, you know, I feel like you could have been dealing with a lot lately. Okay, you could have been dealing with a lot, and I feel like whatever you've been dealing with, it has been something that's teaching you something. Like, it's been teaching you something. But let's dive deeper with the tarot, see what else we have, because I need to get some clarifiers before I dive into like the full message. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. This could have to do with family, with the 10 of Pentacles coming out. Okay, it felt like something flipped, but I guess it didn't. Okay, Page of Swords, 7 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Okay, Knight of Cups, we have the Lovers card. and the Three of Wands. So this is your future. Your future. Okay, we can jump right into your future real quick. You may have been worried about something with the Nine of Swords at the back of the deck. I'll get into that in a minute. But with the future energy here goes that cat again. That cat is guiding your way. There's an expansion happening here. The Lovers, the Knight of Cups. So this could be you falling in love. If you're already in a happy, healthy marriage or relationship, then obviously take it for how it resonates. Because if you're already in something, then this could be like an expansion, growth. Like that relationship could now be a serious commitment. It could be a higher level commitment. Or you guys could be getting closer, deeper into, you know, your connection, even more farther into your connection than you thought possible. So I'm also getting like a spiritual connection, like you guys connecting on a spiritual level. Like maybe you guys were not there before, but now you're getting there. For others, if you're single, I feel like this is looking good in regards to your future. Look at the love, like you meeting someone new. Okay, you meeting someone new that you really have a spiritual connection with. All right, that you're guided towards, that you're led towards, which is beautiful. All right. And on the other flip side of things, if this is not about connection, like a romantic connection or anything like that, this is you really connecting with your higher self to manifest your dreams, okay? This is you connecting with your higher self to manifest your dreams. It's like your choices and decisions are in alignment with your higher self, so they're making your dreams come true, all right? That's another thing that I'm getting. So with the Death card here and the Queen of Wands, now I'm getting like, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show, period. The Queen of Wands is like, I'm coming out. I feel like whatever was stopping you from being seen in the past with this Death card is like a beautiful transformation. Like you may have been hidden, because now I'm seeing the butterfly in the chrysalis or the cocoon or whatever. I'm seeing the caterpillar going into that cocoon, and then like this is where you've been hidden. I feel like you've been cooking up. All right, but it's like now you're finally breaking free. So I'm seeing that this goddess is helping you with breaking free from something and allowing yourself to be seen, allowing yourself to shine like you're supposed to. Yeah. And okay, back to the Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. Like, baby, I feel like if you've been juggling a lot on your own, okay, if you've been juggling a lot on your own, or you felt like you were juggling a lot on your own, or dealing with a lot of conflict and unsure energy when it comes to like family situations and connections, or dealing with that in regards to like finances and stuff, you know, if you've been juggling a lot when it comes to family or finances, I see with the Ten of Pentacles that is about to turn around, where you're about to find financial security or stability. If that's not the case, then it's like things are about to stable out within the family, within the home. Okay. All right, and then we have Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups. I feel like right now you may be in the process of learning what's right for you and what's not with the Seven of Cups. It's like, I feel like right now you may be in the process of cutting away any illusions. All right. I feel like you're in the process of learning how to tap more into your heart space, into your center, into your soul's wishes and desires, rather than maybe the ego and things of that nature. Like you're tapping into what's truly right for you at this time. You're learning how to do that. And you're being guided towards that. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. The Devil and the Page of Cups. I feel like in the past you really had this like whimsical, almost naivety, you know, like almost a little naive way of being, to where it's like maybe you really saw the good in people and situations and things like that. But I feel like that illusion is shattering. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I feel like the illusion is shattering. You're breaking free from the illusion. I don't even know why I'm saying I'm sorry, because it's actually a good thing. Okay? Because, you know, because if she's helping you with activating and opening that third eye, so you're seeing things very clearly, seeing people very clearly, seeing, you know, the foods, what's, you know, seeing the things in the food that you're eating, like seeing through all of the BS. All right. And when that happens, babe, it really kind of, you know, I guess I said I'm sorry, because when that happens, it could be very intense and it can feel very chaotic. So be mindful of that. If you start feeling that energy of like, oh, this is intense, this is chaotic, but in reality, you know, it may feel like that at first, but once you get used to that adjustment, making that adjustment, because some adjustments need to be made for pile number 3 people. Once you get used to making those adjustments that are better for you, things will kind of level out and be a lot easier. All right, so let's get into your other cards. We have here, wow, so that makes sense. We have here Oya, storms. Okay, and then we have miscarriage here. And I'm sorry if that's triggering, if anybody has gone through that. But that's just what the card says, baby. That's what the card says. Okay, and we're gonna dive into both of them. All right, so let's start with Oya. Hopefully I'm saying it right, child. I be in my head. Sorry if you can hear my loud AC. All right. Okay, wielding her powerful sword of truth, Oya is the Yoruba goddess of storms, wind, and lightning. Storms bring shift, rapid and uncomfortable change at times, chaos, right? We talked about that. The winds of change are in motion. Into every life, a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes change moves slowly. At other times, change is swift. What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, you are choosing it. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people in life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayal, stress, strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self-harm. Feel your feelings, honor your journey, tell yourself the truth, and practice self-compassion. Goddess declaration, I make shift happen. So this is like a really accepting change, really accepting what you're being shown, because when this goddess shows you what the truth is, accept it for what it is, and then move on, and then move forward. Okay, don't sit in it, and don't beat yourself up over, you know, the stuff that we've discussed. Like don't beat yourself up over your mistakes. Don't beat yourself up over the betrayals and all. Like don't be kind to yourself, please. With miscarriage, it says be intentional with the seeds you sow. Respect the hope that exists in them. It says you forgive yourself, you uplift yourself, you rest when it's needed, you believe with time comes endurance, and with endurance comes resolution. You listen when spirit speaks. You learn from your mistakes and don't project discouragement onto others. Although you are suffering, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. Here you demonstrate resilience. Your flowers are due. Okay, so this is about it's also connected to setback and surrender. So it's like the setbacks that maybe you faced, or you know, the little chaotic things you've been dealing with, the storms and all of that. Just let it go. Just let it go. It says you are in a vulnerable state. Life shifted from glee to gloom without caution. Your heart is shattered. You feel defeated. You are on the verge of a downward spiral. You are unsure of where your flaws lie. You ask God for answers to questions that you do not believe there are answers for. All right. Again, take it for how it resonates for you. So, group number 3. Yeah, I feel like this goddess is really helping you to see where your storm, where that inner storm is coming from. Okay, or even if it's just the outer and it's the external, and there's so much going on in the external that's making you feel like there's so much going on inside of you. It's like either way, she's helping you to see, where is this energy coming from? How can I heal this energy? How can I move past this energy? Because I feel like there's also this grieving here, this heavy grieving. I just feel like you need one more. I feel like you need one more card, because baby, if you really is going through it, I just want to hug you through the screen. Like I just want to give you love. Like it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. All right. Just remember that. that things are always changing. They don't always stay the same, you know? I'm gonna leave you with like a positive affirmation that you can use as a mantra for yourself. Right now, grounding is super important. And we seem like things will turn around, basically. She wants you to know that. Like, this is not to harbor on the bad stuff. She wants you to know that things won't always be this way. And that right now, you're just waking up to what's around you. All right, your final card. I know that comparing myself to others only derails me from my purpose. I am on my own path. Don't look to what everybody else have going on, okay? The only thing that matters is you and your story. Back of the deck says, I know that worrying only blinds me from the beauty that is all around me. I am not stressing. Period. All right, that's what I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hype the video, all that good stuff. Come back to see me next time. I am out. Peace.